loves. How are you? So we're going to get going here this morning. Hang on. I need my morning tissue, my morning coffee, We're going to do all the stuff. We're going to do the get ready stuff. So if you want to see some of the makeup stuff, you'll want to hang on to the end of the live video. And if you want to see all the skincare stuff, you're going to want to hop on right now and bear with me. I'm going to do the best I can. I have on this morning, I love eye masks. I love my Younique eye masks. I think I threw away the package. I'm very into my eye masks because your eyes really need nourishing, okay? Like every day you need to do something to nourish your eyes. These are my Red Aspen eye masks. Like I said, one size does not fit all, so I try all different things. If you guys want to know the deets about ingredients, all the geeky deets, I can give you links. You can look all that up. You can message me. What I am here for is to share with you what I have used and what works for me, and to help you find what works for you. So let's get going. All right. These eye masks have been on here 15 minutes. I like these when I am in a big hurry because they don't slide quite as much. They're kind of a cloth on the front, I don't know what you want to call it. It's like a fiber. And then the stuff is on the back, and this is very, very dry. And I could feel that when I peeled it off. All right, so I'm just going to hang those aside. Now, what we're going to start with this morning is I want to share with you guys about all the products that I've been posting a lot about. I decided I'm just not sharing everything for a while. I'm going to share those things that I'm using that I am just die hard about, okay? So these are some of my die hard products that I can't live without. Literally can't live without since I've used them. All right, with that said, let's take this hair and let's talk French pins, shall we? My daughter, she got me hooked on French pins, and I have to learn how to use them on very fine hair, okay? But if you have not used a French pin to just, my thought is put this thing in my purse. I like to wear my hair down, but if I am gone somewhere and like she said, it gets windy or whatever, and you just need a quick up and you don't like that big old claw, as you would say, in the back of your head, I'm still figuring this out, so bear with me. All right, let's see here. I may have to just do a clip for the moment. All right, we're going to leave it like that. All right, so what I'm starting with very first of all here today is going to be your Ice Elements gel. This is the 2-minute Miracle Gel. So this is going to take a hot minute, and we're going to have to chit-chat a little bit. While I'm chit-chatting, let's see if I can find a headband. I don't want this stuff to get in my hair, in my hairs. All right, so that'll keep it out of my hairs. All right, so you are going to put a thin layer, almost like you were layering on. Do you remember the peel-off masks? So the best way I can explain it to my customers is put it on like you would have put on your peel-off mask years ago. About that much. You guys all remember that, don't you? I know I do. All right, now you can go down as far as your neck if you want to. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little. Hopefully I won't forget to wipe that off while I'm on here chit-chatting. You're going to let that sit for a little bit. You're going to keep touching it and keep rubbing it until it starts to feel watery. Right now it feels really cool. I should get a little, I don't know if I'll get much under my eyes after that eye mask because there's so much moisture under there. If your face is wet, it will not work correctly. You have to have dry skin. So that's what I'm saying. If it's super moisturized underneath my eyes, I may not get much there because that would be wet, right? All right, I got my little towel down here. So while we're chit-chatting about this Ice Elements, it's absolutely amazing. This has become like my best friend go-to for my skin, and I'm excited since I have started that chemo cream that this is going to help get rid of all of that dead flaky stuff that comes forward. So I did start my chemo cream last week. I'll keep you guys posted on the little journey with that. But what I found was my dermatologist is having me do it once a week. So it comes out slowly. About 3 days later, I got a couple little spots on my cheek. You can kind of see a little one here that's like a little blistery pimple and one over here. So I feel like it's probably slowly going to come out that way. And the worst spots are going to come out first. But we'll see, right? You can see me every week. So even if I got crusty skin, you're going to see me. We're going to figure out how to get through that together. All right. I can feel this stuff starting to get watery. So what I want to do is, as it gets watery, I added that to under my eyes, you want to just keep rubbing. I want to get up close and personal. I want you guys to see the crud that's coming off. See that? That is buildup of skin, products, all of that, and it's all coming off. So we are going down to some really nice, smooth, look at this over here, guys. Can you see all those little white little speckles? Okay. In this crazy skin of mine. I will tell you though, I was really sad I had to start that chemo cream because right now with the products that I've been using over the last about 6 months, this is the best my skin has ever. Okay, look at this. We have to get up close and personal here. Can you see all this? Look at all that. Oh my God. And it feels so good coming off. Remember, I don't know if you guys are weird like I am, but remember back in the day when you used to love to peel your skin after you got a sunburn and it felt so good to get that skin off of there? Well, that's kind of what this reminds me of. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so much off. So much off. I was doing this when I got the ice elements every single day. And I backed down to about twice a week. I don't think I had enough on my throat, but I'm just going to keep carrying on because I can do that later tonight. So this is a regimen I do like twice a week. It does not take long, ladies. It does not take very long at all. It is so, what do I want to say? Just relieving and feels so good to get all that garbage. I mean, you look at all that garbage that's all over your face that's rolling off and you're like, ew. I know I've got a lot on my nose. I know that with the chemo cream, my nose started peeling. Not deep peeling, but peeling layers. Gotta get that upper lip. All right. I don't want to take up all your time doing this, but this is the Ice Elements 2-Minute Miracle Gel. If you have already gotten it and not used it, get on it. This to me is like my little holy grail. And what it leaves behind is so silky and amazing. Your skin feels refreshed. Then I'm going to take one of my clean cloths, which I don't know if they're in stock or not, so I won't talk about them too much, but I love these. Absolutely love my clean cloths. So that you don't get bacteria in your skin. You want to use a new one every time you wash your face. Nice and clean. Disposable. When you're taking off your makeup, they're amazing. So I use 2 of these a day. All right. I'm just going to go down in here. I'm going to get my neck a little bit later. So we are not keeping you guys on here too awful long. Let me get this thing out of my hair. All right. So we've used the Ice Elements 2-Minute Miracle. And now we are going to go in with the Ice Elements. And I want to share with you the moisturizer. Okay. The moisturizer is so light and creamy. Absolutely phenomenal. And again, you're not using much product. Okay. We're going to put that there. Usually you do a little on your forehead, a little on your chin, a little on your nose. ... Rub it all in. Now, I do use my moisturizer every morning, unless I accidentally am in a huge, big old hurry. Always put some moisturizer on. If it's going to be a really sunny day And I'm going to share that with you again another time because I've been posting it a lot. You can either add this to the top or you can just solely use the Eternal 30 SPF. Okay? If it were really sunny today, my first go-to grab is just get this on my skin. This is incredible. It's very natural. It's not heavy in chemicals, and it's got all the stuff that your skin needs to drink, as well as the SPF 30. So this is Eternal SPF 30. If you are looking it up in my storefront, just search Eternal and you'll find it. You'll find it with a bunch of her other products. This is a young mom. I don't know her whole backstory, but she's got a really unique little story. Her little family, they all built this together. So anyway, where was I going to go? Okay. Now I'm going to take I'm going total ice elements today. This tiny little bead, I'm going to rub that into both of my index fingers and under my eyes. Again, this is a product I use every single day. As you can see, she's almost gone. I want to say, I had her for over a month. I would have to look it up. But I have really been, you guys, I've got really dry, crepey skin. So I have to really get in there. All right. So we've used the three products. I love my serum. I didn't put that on for you today, but, so if you're starting out, this is the first thing you must have. And then I really would recommend the serum because it gets in nice and deep. And then you would layer on your moisturizer, and always put on an eye, serum morning and night is what I recommend. So you got your 3 ice elements. There are actually 4. I did not bring them all on board this morning. 4 that I am totally in love with. And the weird thing is, so I've been using Good Skincare for a long time. And it's like, yeah, I gotta do my face and I love it and whatever. But it wasn't until I started the ice elements that it's like, if I miss it, I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like I didn't put my socks on that morning or something. It's that good that when you use it, you won't want to miss using it. You're going to notice the difference in your face. You're going to feel it. You're going to see it. It's incredible. So we also have, like I said, one size does not fit all. I have unique products that are skincare, and they are absolutely phenomenal as well. Depends on what you want for your skin. So chatting with me is the best thing, or just watching. It's like, that's what I need, or that's what I want. But this is what I've really been into the last while, so that's what I wanted to share. The other thing I've been sharing a ton is, oh shoot, I wasn't supposed to get my eyebrows wet, is the Borboleta Lash and Brow Serum. So I'm going to brush these little brows out. I do not normally put this on during the day, and I'm going to say I would not put this on normally. Where's my little thingy? Hang on. I would not normally put this on in the morning. Okay. I always will put this on at bedtime so it has some time to soak in. I am going to show you how it works, because I think that people think, oh, this is going to be a lot of work for the next 6 weeks. Definitely not true. Definitely not true. Here is the Borboleta, the brow serum. I have gotten such thick hairs in here since I've started Borboleta. You go back, you look at my videos, I had half brows to about right here, and you could see nothing down here. Okay, the hair was so fine and so thin. Look at those caterpillars. All right, so what I've been doing at night is just taking a tiny bit on that little end, what they call your tail, and my tail is filling in, so I'm going to be doing this less and less, because I don't want caterpillars, right? And then if I see any thinning, I'm going to go ahead and I'll go in at that time. That is all you do. You're just going to go up in through your eyebrows with one dip, dip again, go in through the other. Boop, you are good. Now the lashes. These lashes, ladies, these lashes. Look at these lashes. Oh my God. I never had lashes like this. My boys did. My girls have thick lashes. I've always had thin lashes, thin, short lashes. So all you're going to do is take your Borboleta, go right on the very top. Now you're going to dip again, and you're going to go, I got to remember not to use this tonight now, only once a day. Do not overdo it. It's not going to make your lashes grow faster. But if you got 4 to 6 weeks and you can do this one time a day, you're going to have longer, thicker lashes in 4 to 6 weeks. I can almost 100% guarantee that. I have not had anybody that has so far has not had good results with the Borboleta. And that is it. And this lasts, God, I wish Laura was on here. She always reminds me. I think it's like 3 months. Okay. So anyway, you're going to know when it's gone, and it has lasted me a really long time, and I'm going to keep up with the lashes, but I'm going to back down on the brows a little bit. Okay. So the next thing you do to get ready for your day is Tina at least needs a little bit of foundation. Now I did not put on a sunscreen. There is some sun out, so I'm going to use my BB cream with the 30 SPF. And I like to take a little lid and squirt a couple pumps in there and put it on with a kabuki brush. I think a brush is the best way to put it on. Always start with a primer. Yes, you have on moisturizer, but moisturizer is not the same as a primer. Okay, it is just not the same. So I'm going to take a little bit of my illuminating primer, 1 pump. I like to mix them. I like to get funky. You can use one or the other. If you like an illuminating, you can just use it. If you like more of a flat, blurring kind of what you'd call a satin finish, then you're going to use that. I like a little of both. So I'm going to put them on my hand, rub them together, get those spots. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and rub that in. I don't know what it is, but I've really liked using the two of them together. And this feels, I'm telling you, your skin, okay, you've like exfoliated it very gently so your skin's not really red. You put on your moisturizer. So at this point, this skin, my friends, feels like corn silk, okay? My connection is slow. Okay, well, it is what it is. All right, so you're going to let that just get a little bit dry, and then you're going to take your kabuki brush. I just got a new one. I should find it. I actually washed this so much the glue gave loose in the handle. I like to wash my brushes I clean them with like a spray cleaner, but I do like to wash them probably once every 2 weeks, and I've been told you should do it every week. All right, so we're just going to stipple this over top now. And I think I had 2 pumps. And the color that I am using, in case you want to know, is medium dark. One would not think with my skin tone, but medium dark seems to work the best on me. Otherwise, I think it's like either too yellow or, I don't want to say when you have too olivey, my skin, I wish I had olives. I love olive undertones in your skin, but you know, you can't have it all, right? All right. Now I'm going to just go on my eyelid a hair. So when I put on so I'm kind of cleaning off my brush under there so that when I put on my eyeshadow, anywhere that I don't, now we're just going with one little coat today. If you want a fuller coverage, this I would call a medium coverage with just one application. And if you use a little less product, it would be, you know, a light coverage. You can kind of blend it in that way, and then it'll blend into your skin a little bit more. And I would do that had I had really pretty skin. Okay, let me just clean up a couple things here. I'm going to put away illuminating primer. And then we've got the mattifying primer. Oh, no. not the mattifying. This is the blurring. Okay, there was a mattifying. It is all gone. It is all gone. All right, I'm going to put that away. Now we're going to do just a little bit on the eye just because I like to have a little something on my eye. Just a little something. Even if I'm not going anywhere, not doing anything. So I'm going to take a tiny little brush. I'm going to dip in. This is palette, Addiction palette number something. Can't see it. I want to say 9. But anyway, it is the black palette. If you're looking for the Addiction palette. I've had this palette for over 4 years. I'm not joking. I know they may say, I don't know. I don't think that a powder is going to get bad unless it gets like really dry, hard to use, you know, it smells funny. You're good. You're good. So these palettes last a long time. I'm going to go into this dark colored one in the corner. Should I go a little bit lighter today? Although the lighter ones might be too light. They're going to blend in with my skin tone. So yeah, I'm going to do that dark colored one on the corner. I'm going to tap it off a little bit because I know that our products are very heavily pigmented. See that? And all I'm going to do is a little bit in the corner. Not doing a lot today. Going to pick up that same amount. Going to do the other corner. Okay, we're just going to take that inward. We're going to keep that corner dark. Clean off the brush in a few other little areas. Keep that corner dark. See that little bit? That's all I really needed. Go up here a little farther. Up here a little farther. With a brush, I have not put any more on. Just kind of blending. If you like a nice little blending brush, you like to blend it out a little farther. Go ahead and blend it out. All right, now with a little different brush, I'm going to go in and go underneath with some of that same color. I got to hurry a little bit today. My hubby's building a fence, and I should probably go help him. Okay, so I'm going to clean that brush off. Now we're going to take and let's just fill in the lid with a light little shimmery something. I normally would, well, let's go in the middle with this. I was going to say, normally I like the lid light. And then there's the shimmy or other color in the corner, and I kind of want to just put a little of that darker color. Just like that. All right. We are done with the shadow. Done with the shadow. I'm telling you, you can make this quick and easy if you really want to make it quick and easy. All right. So on an average little day, not doing too much, I'm going to fly on my mascara. I am going to show you this new brown mascara today. This does not come out until June. But if you like it, it is a tubing mascara. If you like the way that it looks, I know that it wears well. I've worn it before a few times already. I know it wears well. Oops, I forgot my liner. It's like I said, it has that tubing technology, so very easy to come off. I think what I will do is not put the liner on my upper. I'll just put some liner on the lower. Or should I do that white? I don't know. That's so weird to me. They do the white on the inside to make your eye look bigger. Oop! I just bent that. So let's do. Should we do the white? Should we try it? We don't have a white, so I got to try to find my little. I had a white pencil. Let's give it a shot. You know, I know what I can use. So I have my color stick. It's a shadow color stick from Younique. I've seen women do this. And just take a little brush. Okay. I am definitely oh, that's better because it's not stark white. Because I'm definitely an eyeliner girl. So And put that on the inside, but that does pull like the red out. It's supposed to make your eyes look a little bigger. So we'll just leave that like that, like I said, because it's not one of these days where I'm trying to look super glamorous or anything, just trying to clean myself up a little bit. So if I do go anywhere, I don't have to put on my shades and hang my head. Okay, I am going to go, I don't know why, but I'm going to go to I think I'm going to go to the powder for a little bit of, a little bit of something on my cheeks just for that little lift. I think I'm going to do a medium. No, I'm going to do, I don't know. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to try the light. Let's try the light. So now I have my favorite brushes. Sorry. I'm going to go in with the light. Yeah, you're not going to see it much, but that's okay. Because like I said, this is not a glam day. Okay, so we'll get a little lift. I like to clean off the brush on the sides of my nose, just like I'm contouring. It got quiet. See those two little bumpy things? They too shall pass. Better than what I've had in the past. Okay. It has been way worse. I don't know, when I was using, well, we'll see, because I've only used this stuff once, but when I was using the Retin-A, I did not like that at all. All it did was make my skin dry and scabby looking. Although they're not supposed to make your skin look pretty until you're done using them. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of blush. I don't know if we still have this one or not, but it's called Sisterly, and I even lost the lid on this one. All right, so you're going to take your blush and go just above that contour line. And again, we are doing just a little bit. I'm going to just tap a little bit of that off. I'm going to blend those together, in and up. Good morning, Carol. Carol loves me. She's watching. I know, a lot of people are at work, so I think I picked the wrong time sometimes to do this, but replays are great, right, Carol? They're absolutely fabulous. All right, so now I've got my contour and my blush. Just like I said, I'm trying to keep it simple. I'm going to I'm going to tell you something I can't live without these days, since I've been doing it, since I've gotten into this makeup gig, and that is my highlighter. Illuminating highlighter. Little on the nose. Just that little bit really kind of helps. I don't know. It helps to reshape. It helps to reshape. So I use that white frosty. We have that in a stick. We have it in a compact, a whiter frosty color. And then I absolutely love the golden. I got to see if I got another one of these. I think I got to order another one because I don't know if I'm ever going to find a color I'm going to love this much. So I'm going to take this golden. And like I said, I like that illuminating look. I'm first going to start with my cheeks because I want the most illumination on my cheeks, and like right there and right there. And then I usually just take the brush and I kind of clean it off on my face, just very lightly. Okay, get that nice dewy look. Nice dewy look. All right, then I'm going to clean that brush off on that little can. Boop, boop, boop. Away we go. Look at that lash. It's like touching. Can you guys see that? I don't know. I hope you can, because I can in my mirror, but that lash, those lashes are touching the top of my eyebrow. Like, yeah, it literally touches my eyebrow with one coat of mascara. That's all I got on there is one coat of mascara. Girls, I am used to piling on 3, 4, 5 coats of mascara because I love long, pretty lashes. This was only a few months ago. I was still piling on the mascara. Oh my goodness. It's almost insane. And that is, well, this is a beautiful product, this brand new brown mascara. But this is the beautiful product that gave me the lashes, the Borboleta. I'm telling you guys, there is one thing, no, I can't say that. Two things that you purchase from me. If you need lashes, this one. If you need to exfoliate your skin, get that Ice Elements 2-minute miracle. Like I said, I'm here to tell you what works, what's good. And let's see here. And it's kind of all over the board. It's not one brand, not one company. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Where'd it go? The Eternal, the 30 SPF, they also make a lip. It's kind of like a lip mask. It's a balm. It's just amazing. Now let me find here. Oh, I found these cool little things on Amazon I want to share with you. So, I hate dipping my finger in these things all the time. I don't care what mask I'm using. I literally hate dipping my finger in there all the time. I don't like a brush. A brush gets all gooey. So I found some really cool things on Amazon. These are my favorite. If you want the link, let me know. I think they're $5 for 2 of them. This one was a little bit bigger, but anyway, what it is it's a silicone. It's got that little silicone end on it. Looks like a lipstick tube. There's nothing on here. This is just a rubbery silicone. Take it in that jar. Rub it around. It doesn't pick up a ton of product. This is kind of solid. And put it on your lips. Now, I left my Perfect Pout in my purse because I literally carry it with me everywhere I go. That is our new product. So mad I don't have it up here, and I don't want to make you guys wait to run and get it. That Perfect Pout will help your lips to plump up. It's got the most awesome little tingle to it. Just literally a little tingle. I think that, guys, I don't need any more to do any more than that for today. The only thing that I might do is spray with the setting spray. And then also I am totally in love with this concealer. This concealer, total Rockstar product, because it blends so well. Good morning, Joni? I don't have my glasses on, so apologize, but good morning and thanks for tuning in. I'm just getting ready to wind up and wrap up here, so I would love for you to go back and watch the whole live and maybe comment. That is another thing I forgot to say in the beginning. Please comment, replay. I need to put that in the very heading of my live and put, please comment, replay. Mama, say hi, please comment, replay. The reason why is then my video gets out there farther and is seen more. And I appreciate that. All right. This was a very, very simple. So, Mom, when I come to the camping ground, I know we're not supposed to get all glam when you're camping, but I need something simple. This was a simple look that I literally can do on my own when I'm not on here talking in 5 minutes or less. Okay? Just a very simple look. I have to remember this myself, write it down. I'm going to put a little bit of highlight up here, or I should say concealer. So a really, really simple look that I can do in about 5 minutes and pack very, very little. What products did I have? Okay, yes, I have my skincare. That's a must. I must take that. So on my camping trip in a couple weeks, there will be skincare. Okay? Let's see here. Then I think I used, let's see. I used my BB cream. So if I were to pack these up, I used my primer, and I really only need one. So I used my primer. I used my eyeshadow. I used my mascara. I used my illuminating primer. That's it. That's what I used right there. You can pack all this in one tiny little makeup bag. Is there anything else I used? This is not my skincare. This is my makeup. The skincare is a whole different little pouch. The skincare is a must. Keep it simple for traveling. Look what I just used. Okay, and if I wanted to look more glam, I have my eyeshadow. I could bump up the eyes a little bit. Oh, I know. I used one more thing. I'm so sorry. I used my contour. Okay, So my contour, I use that. So, and these are so skinny and little, easy to pack. This is it. This is what I can pack, and I can go, and in 5 minutes, I can look like I'm awake and alive. So let's see. What else? Oh, the last thing I'm going to do, just because makeup is makeup, is I always like to set it. You can set it with a powder, or you can set it with a spray. I need to order a little more spray because I don't know why. I love the spray. But you do have to wait for the spray to dry a little bit. I just feel the spray works a little better for me. And if you are using anything illuminating, and then you put powder over top of it, you're probably going to lose that illumination. So if you like that illuminating look like I do, that kind of dewy look, then you're gonna use the spray. So the last thing I want to touch base on is, because I post a lot of pictures with the nails. These are actually red aspen. I went from really long nails that was a French yesterday to popping them off and putting on this really short pink set. I put on a really short set because I have a lot going on this week. I need to help my husband with the fence. So I'm going to be getting my hands in, dirt. I even dug with my other set, my really long set. I planted all my plants. So these are meant to be applied a couple different ways. You can apply them with glue. You can apply them with your tabs, or you can use the combo of both, which we call a hybrid. But these are going to last me a week or better because of the way that I applied them. If I apply them with straight glue, they will last 2 weeks. I thought I might want to change them up in about a week, so I applied them with the hybrid application, which I put down the tab. Then I put the glue on the back of the nail, and I put that on there. They came off so easy. They cleaned up so nice. I will share pictures with that later. And then I was able to throw this set on, and in another week, I guess I don't have them up here. I have so many pretty sets that I want to wear during the summer, so I'm going to kind of maybe change them every week. You don't have to. And remember, if you use just the tabs, you can reuse these. Now, you can, but if you use your hands a lot and they get scratched up or scuffed up like any kind of nail polish, you might want to toss them. And for the price, you can toss them if you want. All right, girls, I am going to pop off of here. If there's anything you need to know, please put your questions in the comments. Please comment #replay. Follow me on Facebook. If you want to join my VIP group, you can always join that group. Then you don't have to find me here. All you have to do is be in the group. Every week this will be reposted in the group. So it's an easy scroll and find. It's also an easy scroll and find in the VIP group to find the products that I'm sharing.